So we're here at a beautiful property down in Wyndham Lakes and just going to go through how to shoot a real estate property video. This is my current setup at the moment, FX30, on in the 30mm f1.4 from Sigma. Plus on the side here, my Peak Design kind of clip is a wide 11mm f1.8 prime lens as well. So let's jump into it. I'll run through a fair few things today. Hope you enjoy it. Just stay there and I'll kind of move a little bit, but you can stay where you are.
Yep.
All right.
Welcome to number 1 Dalrymple Boulevard in the heart of Manor Lakes. This Dennis family home is a one-off. What are they called?
Display home.
Display home.
All right. Yep.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this beautiful Dennis family display home. I got all my shit today. Now
Let me just see if I can.
How's that angle?
Trying to see if there's a better one. It's all right. That's okay. It's all good. All right. Yep.
Yeah, ready?
Yep.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to number 1 Dalrymple Boulevard here, right in the heart of Manor Lakes. With lake views, this Dennis family premium home is a one-off and must be seen for a young family. Yeah. What is it? It's display home.
Display home, yeah.
Go again.
That was good though.
Yeah, it was,
Yep.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to number 1 Dalrymple Boulevard here in the heart of Manor Lakes. With lake views and a display home property, a Dennis family home, and a must to be seen. Come and look inside. Now,
I know you're going to do it again. I know you're going to do it again.
one more. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to number 1 Dalrymple Boulevard here, right in the heart of Manor Lakes. With lake views and a Dennis family display home, it is something that must be seen. Come inside and take a look.
Done. Very good.
That's done.
That's it.
Rush that.
With fantastic walking tracks. Yeah, when you're ready,
Yep. Yep.
walk to you.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll track up
Yep.
a bit. Yep.
With fantastic walking tracks and a beautiful view from the front of the home, this property is definitely something on the cards for everybody to see. What else can I say?
You can use the voiceover then conclude with this. So.
Yeah, and you'll go.
Like something brief like that works well.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So then what else will you do? You obviously show off how close the school is.
Yeah.
You'll show the train station.
Sure, the drone shots and that. Yeah.
With the drones.
Yeah.
Plenty of snakes, plenty of kangaroos.
Yeah. All the
plenty of
nature
Indians.
you need. Yeah.
Oh, you're selling it to us now. I'm gonna move in.
What else can we do? You'll obviously capture all that.
Yeah, I'll
That
do
can be
nice drone shots.
We'll do a,
Well-
if this is this is a property you want to see, please give me a call. Dave from, I never say I'm Dave from A-View. My name's
say
Dave
no, yeah,
Smudge from
yeah.
A-View Real Estate. Have
Yeah.
a great day.
Fix it tight so it sits straight together. Yeah. Done.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Sometimes
Yeah,
flip
I
shut.
don't mind that angle.
Don't care, yeah.
All right.
Right.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, hang on. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the home. Number 1 Dalrymple Boulevard here in the heart of Manor Lakes. If it's something you can see yourself moving into or your family, give me a call. My name's Dave Samajas from A-View Real Estate. You have a great day. One
It's
more
all
of
right.
those.
Yeah. Mhm.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the home. My name's Dave Samajas from A-View Real Estate, and if it's something you would love to see, please give us a call, 0411 29 29 29. Otherwise, have a great day, and thank you for watching the video.
It's all right. Yeah.
All right?
So we just shot Dave's intro and outro talking sections. We usually do that at the beginning of the shoot to get things nice and clear for the agent's schedule. They can go and continue doing their work. Or we come back to, luckily today, an empty property to continue the shoot and get the other shots. So I've still got my 30mm set on my camera. I'm going to jump around through the house from start to finish, getting all the detail shots with this lens, nice and close. So we'll run through that now.
Yeah, it's rolling.
So kind of come, can either do a more wider shot, which is good if you're gonna do a vertical version of the video too. I just expose, and then just try and come in on the details. Again, it's 30mm, so grabbing these pillows here, which I think the staging of this room is actually pretty poor, to be honest. No offense, stages, but But then you can come in and get shelves.
So you're getting the details?
Yeah, just run around and getting the detail shots. Shelves close. I like to pitch down usually. It's like I normally can't, if this is where we usually view, when you do the wide shots, this is like the level point, but looking down onto something usually works better than just trying to shoot everything straight. I'm just really jumping in to get the many different detail shots, and these are all there to, provide different breakaways from the main wider shots, the main shots, which is always the best. We can try and see if that definitely works. So we'll grab the cook top. Over there. We do like a built-in. It is like an upgrade, but it is just a. This is a microwave combustion. Don't know. Yeah, and running through, grabbing these shots. I'll grab the light fixtures. If it focuses. Sit there. I'll come around again, doing the small little living area here. I'm just really coming in on the close details. Not too much movement in the shot. Very slowly panning round and mixing these up. Honestly, I'm still running my ND here. I should really just rip it off for these shots because it's getting a bit too dark. Pull the base ISO up. Get these like panels, come in nice and close. Like that. Come back to the other ones. Sit there. Again, just running through each room, coming in close. Through, and I'll come outside again. And now we're definitely more exposed now. I'll just really slow pan. Nothing too much around here. You could get these trees, so maybe I'll do that. One up. Wider. Now the ND will come in handy. Let's keep that exposure well. It's cool there. You could do the other way with the gate, just to add a bit of dimension, but some shots you don't need to use. You can always get it and see what you want to use. Let's bring that back. I'll do a bit of a wider shot, just to change the perception. Might let it run across all the way. And good to come from different directions from the room, because then you're seeing the room differently and probably noticing more details that you may or may have missed if you hadn't. That makes sense. This fitting with the window. Yeah. Okay.
Shit, I'm just
Yeah.
doing the visual.
Yeah.
Watching you later.
Wow. My classic. For bedrooms, it's usually just get the pillows, top of the bed, edge of the bed. It's usually what's going to be the only thing you can really capture. Maybe the picture, maybe the edge of the couch, the edge of the bed. I'll come back through. Got a nice study space. You can always use the doorway to get back more. And then you can grab this one. I'm not really liking, so let's actually tweak back more. And Yeah, I just don't like the balancing of this. Might clear image zoom in a bit, get a bit of better perspective. Maybe you can grab this desk like so. It is really slow. Alright. Bathrooms always usually is again the sink and if there is a good shower head, you can utilize that. We're coming on very bright here, so I'll fix that up. Here we're going through the shower screen, so maybe we'll just peer around, just make sure that focus is grabbing. Can always use Sony's magical touch tracking. That will hold really well. Cool. You can use the bath. I do actually like using a wider shot for the bath because the baths are wide. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Get that on. Yep, cool. Keep moving through each room. At least one detail for each room is always a safe point. My joystick's actually broken. What the fuck? You seen that? What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Wow.
Actually fully broke, did it?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
Man, here we go. Oh, the gimbal down. Yeah, that's definitely messed up. So let's hope you're gonna go. Yeah, you're holding.
Moment of truth.
That's it. Staying still. Just don't hit that gimbal. That little joystick.
Joystick.
You can see my hand has to sit over it. You know what I mean? And if I'm like tilting up and down, you're gonna have to like be. Alright, we're holding. Alright, let's get these shots again. They were not the best.
Pretty hard.
Thor, I'm instinctively going for this joystick though, because it's how I like tilt down and up and stuff. But I can use the other button. Man, a bit shocking, huh? And if you compare these shots, this is much better already. I'm very used to using a gimbal. You can do probably a wide shot coming in here, so don't worry about that for the close. Again, pillow, maybe with a lamp. That'll look good. Do you want to tilt down more? Am I peeking on? I can't see it there. Alright. Cool. It's not bad. I'll just get the sink again. All these sinks. Alright. Always like focusing on if there's two sinks, focus on the one in the back. Because if you back focus, more will be in focus. And yeah, just means it'll slightly look better. I'll just do one behind, camera here. Again, looking outwards.
Beautiful
Just
outdoor
coming
shot.
out. Yeah, it's a beautiful setting, isn't it?
Definitely
I don't- yeah.
$3 grand.
Yeah, definitely use the budget well.
Yeah.
Like we got there, we got here. Okay. Yeah, so that's all inside and the backyard. We just come to the very front, see if there's anything else. Yeah, make sure you don't fall off the edge in the property. I'll just get like these down lights and stuff. Make sure I'm not hitting that joystick. It really feels. I'm gonna hit it. Boy. Dave's calling. Yeah. Try and do it from the watch. He hung up on me. No. Alright, I'll call him back in a minute. We'll get these few shots.
He goes, actually, I've got the freaking thingy.
I reckon he would. Like,
What?
for a display home, there should be a floor plan for it. It's pretty rare not to. Just grabbing them. We get some in the garden. Just punch in and got one here. Cool. And there is like, yeah, get park shots as well. For the front of the house, depending on what lens you have, you might want to use a more tighter instead of wider shot because it always makes the house look much better. So I'll have a look with my 30. This is my 30, but as you can see from here, you still can't see the whole house. I've got to like come all the way back, which is probably too far for this lens. Which I'll just do. And now we're like all the way back here. Oh, I nearly hitting that joystick. Pity about the neighbours rubbish next door. That sucks. Anyway. I get to pick and choose. Fix that white balance up. And yeah, we're looking at that, which is looking much better. Make sure we brighten it up. I put my ND way too much. There we go. Let's peer over. Check where you walk first. Oi.
Sure.
For the shot. Prickles. We'll come more front on. Probably should have fixed up the door. Just do a bit of a... And as you can see here, I'm actually keeping the shot very central in frame. If that makes sense. I'm not trying to make the house itself sit to the left or to the right. I'm keeping it central while I am moving across, which is, parallax, which you'll see a lot of that today. Parallax is king when it comes to my shoots. Yeah, I've just tracked that a few times. Again, I can come across further and get it past this tree here, and then that will be another shot there for us. And I'll come back and do wide shots because when I do a vertical edit, it's fine. Yeah, it'll still hear me. But when I change lenses and do wide, I'll do wider for social media as well, with a vertical cut. Because we are shooting 4K, you can crop in, 9:16, still in 1080p, which is
I thought you were doing
best
it
way.
like that.
I'll come in through, yeah.
Coming to me.
No.
That's us way back here.
No. Then we'll just get some of this park, some of the lakes since we're here with this lens, and then we'll swap over to the wide. Just got to change my battery, and the gimbal's surviving. The gimbal's surviving again. To take it apart.
Camera's recording past 15 minutes. Usually it cuts out.
Yeah. It's cold day. It's cold.
Huh?
It's cold day.
Yeah, but I thought there was the reason they're not cinema cameras is because they shoot past a specific time. That's the difference between cinema and
No.
DSLR.
It used to be. I think it used to be like that. It was the thing around the taxes of cameras.
Yeah.
And they would leave the record limit time. I guess they cap it at like 30 minutes or so, because there was a tax to call it a photos camera, call it like that. And then after that would be a video camera. But Sony was one of the first to cut that away.
Yeah.
And they basically got rid of the record limit. I think Panasonic maybe also didn't have it for a fair bit too.
I think the A7
But now they
still had it, I think.
A7 III maybe.
3 maybe.
I think it might have been, yeah.
On it, and like every roughly 15 minutes, boom, my thing would just stop, and I'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah. Might be a setting in the camera, I don't know. But
Yeah,
I think my
But you're
6400 was changed. When I used to have the 6500, I still had it, I think.
Yeah.
And you have to manually go back 20 minutes and quickly click it off. Yeah, so I'll just, it's best when there's some ducks and stuff swimming. But the drone shots here is going to be better. But I will just come in and get a bit of this lake across the pier. Nice sloshy clean water. You know, beautiful tranquil location. It's probably a bit better than the Bali visit.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, some stuff's good.
I'll just get some of this park. Through the trees. If you really want to be, if you have a big variety of lenses, you could do something really through trees and incorporate all that stuff. Get part of nature. It'd be fun. But this should be fine. All right. Swap the lens over.
Yeah.
Let's go to this table actually. Yeah. Now we've got the wide on. We'll just do a nice wide shot of this kind of area. Nice little parallax out. I am turning outwards. We'll get through this a lot, but turning inwards usually is better. So I'll come across and turn inwards into the subject is usually better. Or into the space. Let me get inside. I'll run through that a lot. This will be the main part of this kind of video. Just to say, as long as we get this kind of parallax explanation, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with the content. Like stuff in my shoe now. This pathway here is nice. Yeah, so now we're on wide, and at this point here we're like way too wide. So I can use clear image zoom obviously, and then come in and get it. And we are needing to point up a little bit. This house is very tall. And then I'll just come and do again, parallax shot. We are turning a bit off there. Set that again a bit. Keep it central. This gimbal's not having fun. Yeah, the speed of this is not doing good. Need to change the settings. So let's just avoid that. The other shot before was better anyway. So I'll just come in, slight little turn in. It's a nice shot too. Come over. And the wider we get here, it doesn't look as flattering compared to the shot we were just doing before, which we'll put in screen. So, but it's still another perspective that you could use, especially to show off the garden and the space in the front. So, it's an alternative view, you can do that. And then I'll just make sure to get one, at least one or two for the socials, so that, watch the car behind you, so we can get the whole house in frame. Reciprocate in back, that's fine. You can go through car. And I actually got to be back even more, thanks to the house has been so big, which is a good thing I guess. Just to make sure we get the whole house in shot and we're doing a vertical cut. And we're coming across like this. It's so small in frame, but once we punch in, we'll get the whole thing. This car's waiting for us, which is alright. Yeah, so that's a good shot for that. Watch your step. A lot of the time I'm just shooting for, 3 seconds, 2-3 seconds, and it's long enough to kind of cut through the whole house, each shot. We'll come through from the front here. No, you're right, just out of it. And I'll just come over, make sure this is set right. Yeah, just kind of come across. Do this straight, I can do this kind of turning in a bit more, like so. It is a big porch. I'll just leave the door how it is. Right, we'll come on in, change the exposure, and now start doing the proper insides. Fix the white balance a bit. And just usually come forward, punch in. And since this is nice and open, I'll keep coming through. Nice and straight there. And I'll probably just do that much. I could do a longer shot, time remap. So let's do it again. I'll actually do it again. Let's do it longer. And you got to choose where you want to turn into. So it can be kitchen, this kind of living area. I might do the living zone. I am just rolling the f-stop up a little bit. Let that be the frame. Cool. That's fine there. And then I'll just keep running through the house and kind of start at the beginning, at the front of the house, jump in, find our wide point from the side, and then just like kind of parallax, turn into the room. And because there is this bookshelf, or a bookshelf, don't knock what's on it, but you can also come into this corner because it may widen up the shot a little bit. We're seeing that whole window now instead of before. You can kind of turn in slightly. Yeah. And you can change your angles and corners. This room's very awkwardly shaped, so let's stick with those. Alright. I'll come forward, get the kitchen straight on, then I'll turn in towards it. Like so. Just notice the is there a light here? Yep. There's no light on in there. Not that it's really doing anything. I'll probably just shut it. Yeah. Because they're not LEDs. They're like crappy downlights. Old school downlights. But I'll come through, grab this straight on. Alright. Do a quick little shot. Bang there. So shot there. I might just close this now. Probably look better with it not being dark. I'll do this kitchen shot once again. Just keep it central. Coming through, and then you can do the opposite. Through this way. And give this plane a little bit. Cool.
Do you want to call Dave back as well?
Oh yeah, it's a very good idea.
I don't know if it's...
Totally forgot about it, but that's fine. Plenty of time. Alright, I'll do like a bit of a... It's a wide, closer shot of punched in, clear image zoom. So we're probably at about 16, 18, 24mm comparison to full frame. Yeah, I'll just come through. I'll come through this way. Get that nice and wide again. I'll just kind of parallax and turn into the room. Come on straight through, and then just getting a few spots. Probably have to swing behind me to be in the shot. And with this, like, I've got a nice reflection in front of me, as you can see. So you got to make yourself a bit smaller. So of course, working chest too much, you're too wide. So you got to come on the side, and then you can push in nice and straight. And you might still be in that reflection, but you can always come to the side to get an alternative shot and turn into the space. And the other go-to is always the corner of the whole area, which you'll need to hide behind. And just come through. Unfortunately, this branch, be better gone.
Bit of depth of field.
So we can remove that. And turn into the space. Boy. Cool, that's fine there. And you could just do one straight looking back through, on the side. So it's probably fine. Maybe from this way. Coming back on.
Through there?
Through there, I don't know. You can maybe show this little space too if you want. Basically that whole arm movement, like I don't even really have to move I don't need to step, but that's the whole shot. If that makes sense. So just those few seconds is enough to show for that portion of the video. So, and as I go through, turn into the space. And I didn't get much of this dining, so let's scrub that. Yeah, I've got to think of how to do the parallax a bit more focus it. Plan it out a bit better. Yeah. So I'm trying to think how to best explain, or it was in my head, but it's not coming out now. All right. Turn into the space. I'll just come through and get this door straight. Is it gonna? That is better.
Definitely not
The
straight,
wind's
so it's better.
It's better. Because I'm going to do a shot from this corner, showing this study space, and it shows all the way through to that master. And if that's like half closed, it looks a bit funny and not as attractive and open. So I don't have room for my arm. That's the weird arm movement. I'll just come straight on. Not really liking this shot though. Well, that's alright. Come back around to the bed. Nice guitar. Bang. The funny thing is, I've been shooting.
What mill are you on?
It's 11 mil, so it's like
16.
16-ish, I think. Right? But I was shooting an active stave, which crops in. So I usually don't, to be honest. If I need the stave after, then I'll use the Sony's data. Because it does crop. If you're shooting at, say, 14 mil on a full frame or less, you're very much in a good, safe region to shoot at. Once you're getting closer to that 16 mil, these houses in Australia sometimes find it a bit harder to get the whole room in the frame. What I'm just going to do is much straight, holding this door at the same time. Punching straight. And then I'll do the same. You can probably poke in, you'll be fine, because I'm avoiding this doorway to keep the space. And punch through here. Pop. Last room. We've got to walk in. Just watch your reflection, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I have to probably avoid this one.
I have to go.
Just go from here. I'm actually purposely, like, I could try and shut the shower door, but the way it's designed is, it's going to be in it. Reflections in it no matter what. And basically the whole arm movement like that gets the whole space. Yeah. It's got like a little indent there.
Can't do much of it.
Yeah. Cool. And you could do, again, backwards, out this way.
I'll go this
You go there, yeah, sorry. That's it. Cool. That's the video done. I can't think of anything else I've missed. Yeah. That's it.
You definitely got the end.
Huh? We've done all our interior, exterior shots with the camera, close shots, wide shots. Now it's time for the drone shots. So let's put this up. Got the Air 2S today. And yeah, this should be good. We'll see, because we've got a beautiful lake to capture today as well. Beautiful views, beautiful location of this kind of pocket of Werribee, which is not the most premium spot in the woods of this world, but it's pretty good.
Please check it on the map.
Fly, take off in a nice open area is the safest thing. But yeah, this is all synced to the satellites and safe to fly. So
Point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So what I'll do is I'll do all the video. We're doing photos here today, so I'll just do them separately. But we'll get this recording done. So what I do is come fly over the top of the house to get the land size. And we've got Postman Pat here today, so I have to wait for him. Yeah, it's just lining up nice and straight. I usually start a bit closer in, so let's just oh, it's a bit too close. Right there, and then we'll just like zone up nice and straight, get in the land size and just letting that fly nice and steady for a little bit of a period. Stop that recording, and now you can kind of identify which way you want to do this shot, but I like to position the house in the direction of, say, a good view, which I know the shopping centre is just around the corner, so I'm going to go for that for this shot. Composer said the land's pretty central, and then just kind of come up, turn the camera out towards that location. You know, this has got the school there, so that's probably the spot there. Shops are far a bit behind, but the school's a good shot, and the city in the background there. And that's one shot there. Then what I like to do, position the camera and just show all the locations, fly around kind of in a 360. You can use DJI's automatic functionality, but I've never been doing that from the beginning because it never existed before, and I'll just manually do all these shots anyway, which is completely fine too. Alright, so I've done those location shots around, which are pretty basic to do. Now we'll do some more stylized shots, especially with the lake here. I'm going to come down across towards the lake like this. I'm actually going to zoom into 2 times to get that better focal range. Brings things together nice and close. And I'm just going to start like at a point. Might even try and see, the city view does come in, so that's a pretty good shot too. Obviously just checking the drone in the distance, keeping my eyes on it. If it's going to hit anything, but it's clear skies up there, so it's fine. So it's the school, the city, and the lake in the shot. I'm actually all the way on the opposite side of this lake, which is pretty insane. For us and where we're standing, we'll probably want to try and hide behind a tree just to help. So let's get in where these trees are, because we'll end up being seen. It's probably hard to avoid, but we'll try. Maybe over here. We'll just stand next to the trees here.
It's rolling.
Yep, so now we're hiding. I'll just start this shot. As you can see, it's a pretty epic shot of the lake. My drone's buzzing away because of that planes flying around us too. And I'm just gonna very slowly on cinematic mode track this in. It's super slow, but later on, if you want a really smooth shot to track, this is the best way to do it. Very slow.
Might pause it.
Big
I'll record those.
spot. So I'll flip that around with the house like so, and just do similar, but now more focused on that lake and the park. And we might be in this shot, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I can see us there, but I'll just purposely try and edit this so we're not really noticed and come up to the lake instead. That's it there. Beautiful. Good if that guy that was walking actually walked on the path now. In this shot would look pretty damn epic. Let's just slowly track this as well. Again, my EV's on plus 0.7. So I'm a bit bright, but it's a pretty cool shot. I'll just finish it off. Come back to the house on this one. Once again.
Photos?
Not yet, no. But it's fine. I'll quickly smash the photos up to this. Finish this shot. And then again, boom, cool. Done, that's it. Yeah, so that's the video. Hope that helps in learning how to shoot a real estate property video. Any questions, let me know. I'll fix it up later. Let's
Do that again, just to say.
No, don't stress.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to number 1 Dalrymple Boulevard, here right in the heart of Manor Lakes. With lake views and a Dennis family display home, it is something that must be seen. Come inside and take a look. This 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, multiple living zone property is definitely something for a starting family or an upgrade for a new home. Situated on a land size of 616 square metres, literally a stone throw away from the Manor Lakes Primary to 12 school and another stone throw away to the Wyndham Vale train station. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the home. If it's something you would love to see, please reach out and contact me, 0411 29 29 29. My name's Dave Samaj from EV Real Estate. Have a fantastic day.